Hi everyone, it's Amanda again. So give me some time. I'm going to share my link to people and then I'm going to tag people in it on my social media. I do have headphones in my ear because I am playing music off my phone. Um, because let's just face it, I don't actually have a phone right now. I'm having to use like a Wi-Fi connection. So I didn't want to use too much of it, so I'm just playing music off of my phone. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and just share this on social media, tag some people in it. Tonight's specials are listed below in the description box. You can ask me one yes or no question. If you see this video and you're interested in a reading and it's not live, you can contact me on Facebook at Amanda Moore 85, or you can contact me on bitwine.com. I have some of the same similar readings. So keep that in mind. Okay, guys, let me just go ahead and tag some people up in here. But again, just bear with me because give me 1 second and I'll be able to see if anybody says anything. You can ask me one yes or no question, or you can request one card. So I'm just going to tag a whole bunch of people on my Facebook just so they can come and they can chat. Just like make it fun. Just a bunch of random people. I'm just going with the first names that pop up. I am listening to Demi Lovato's Sorry Not Sorry. Talk, baby. Just adding a bunch of my friends here. It didn't tag everyone. Hold on. I'm going to add Trishonda. We're going to add a few other people. Just give me 1 second. We're going to add Keisha, Maria, Amaya. I haven't spoken to Maya in a really long time, but she's been busy and I just haven't had a phone. So give me just some time. I will check to see if you guys are saying anything, if anyone is even here. I'm just trying to think of the people that always talk to me. So trying to make sure that I tag all of my clients as much as possible. No! Okay, stop it. I typed Emily and it didn't type the right one. So now I'm trying to go back and fix it. Although my friend Emily is busy on vacation with her kiddos and her man, so I don't know if she's gonna come, but I tagged everyone. Give me 1 second. I'm about to pull up the log to make sure that people are talking to me, and I'm again, don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm not looking at my chat box right now, but I will be. So 1 second. And again, I am on a Wi-Fi connection. So if the Wi-Fi connection goes in and out, I'm sorry. I'm not on my connection with my phone because of the fact that I don't have phone right now or service. I'm using Wi-Fi connection. And no one is talking. So there we go. The Golden Mistress wants. Hi, I have a question. Hello, the Global Mistress. How are you? What is your yes or no question, darling? Thank you for being patient with me too. I appreciate that. I'm going to try to clear out some web pages here to make sure that we're good to go. I look like a hot mess tonight. Oh well, I'll always be looking like some kind of hot mess or something. I want to welcome all my viewers. Please don't be shy. Say something. Anything. Let me know you're there. The noise I heard an hour ago, was it my spirit guide? The noise that you heard an hour ago, was it your spirit guide? I will tell you, it was a family member who's passed on or someone close to you that was like a family member. It wasn't your spirit guide. No, but it was a spirit, yes. It's someone who watches over you. These things are really painful. Who wears these things? You suck. Hello, welcome. How are you? Thank you for chatting me up tonight. I did not put my link in the description. I probably should have. If you find this, you're very welcome, sweetheart. Very, very welcome. And thank you for coming in. I'm grateful for you coming and checking me out. If anyone is interested in a reading, I do have specials tonight. I have a $10 for 10 minutes on Facebook chat reading. I also have a $15 live chat reading that literally lasts about 10 minutes. And that will be here on this channel. You just let me know if you want to pay for it. If you see this video and I am not live, you can find me at bitwine.com. I'm $1.25 there, and I have some of the same deals there. You're doing great. I'm okay. I'm okay. It's getting a better day. I'm sad because I don't have a phone to talk on, so I can't text or anything anymore. I'm trying to raise the money to get my phone bill paid so I can have my phone back. I didn't work much this past couple of weeks. I took some me time. And for anyone who's just watching, I'm listening to music that's on my cell phone. No, 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 no. If you would also like to have see some live reviews of the way I read and the clients I have helped over the past, well, on the one site, it wouldn't be too long, but I have plenty of clients that are Facebook related. On another site I used to work on, I no longer work there. But there is a website I work on now, bitwine.com. That's BATWINE.com. You are more than welcome to go check out my reviews. Of course, I'm going to have some negative reviews, but some people are just very negative and they don't listen and they get mad when you don't tell them what they want to hear. But let's just be honest. If you have any questions, just ask me. So I'm just chilling here listening to music. So if I look a little weird, just kind of doing my thing. Don't worry about it. Oh, Nana. Nana, oh, Nana. I had coffee, so I'm going to be up for quite a while. He stole my money. My cousin stole my money. I have multiple cards to choose from to pull from, but why do you think she made the noise? To let you know that she was there. I said one question, but that's a typical everyday question. It's to give you a sign that she's with you. Usually, spirit will try to get your attention by making noise or casting a shadow, or let's say actually having enough energy pulled into them to actually speak. I hear my sister in my house all the time. My sister passed away when I was younger, and I remember one incident when my daughter had to have been a year and a half old, and her father was here. One of the few times he was here, And he was here with his mother, and I was in my room and I was drying my hair, and my mother was asleep and my daughter was taking a nap in the opposite room, and the door was open, and we were listening for her, and we heard my name being yelled. And I was like, I said, did y'all hear my name? And he had said, yeah, I heard it. And I was like, huh, Mom? And no one answered. And a few minutes later, we heard it again, louder, a female voice. I said, no. Okay, I got to go see what's wrong. So I go to my mother's room, and she's dead asleep. She did not call me. And three of us heard it, and I knew it was my sister right away, as soon as I knew that it wasn't my mom. And then she used to cast shadows in our home when we first moved in, because we're on the same property that we always lived on, just a different house. And where my room is at is next to the laundry room. Now, the way the other house was positioned, my bedroom and my daughter's bedroom would have been my mother and father's bedroom and bathroom. And then it would have been the living room, and where their room would have been mine and her room. And she likes to hang out in the laundry room area because that was where our bedroom was when we were younger. And we used to see, and my mom and dad used to make fun of me all the time. Like, there's nothing, you're crazy, you're just weird, and would make fun of me for it. And I'm like, no, I'm telling you, I'm seeing shadows and I'm hearing things and all this other crap. And my daughter was literally, she was learning how to pull herself up. She learned really, really late in her life how to pull herself up and to sit up. And she was playing on the floor on a blanket. And my father had been outside working. He came into the back door, which is right here on the other side of this wall here. And he was in the kitchen. He was scrubbing up. And we saw a shadow go straight from the laundry room in behind him through the kitchen to my mother's bedroom, which again would have been where her bedroom was and my bedroom was, and then come all the way through the living room and down the hall into my room, which would have been where their bedroom was. And my father goes, who's walking around? And we're like, no one's walking around. And I looked at them, I said, I told you. And since that day, we've never seen anything again. But they had left and went on vacation for a while. And it was 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm in my living room. My daughter had to have been like 4 or 5. And she was laying next to me on the couch because she just did not want to sleep in her room. And I hear a back door that no longer worked. We can never open it. It's like it had been swollen, like the wood swelled. And it couldn't open. And I heard the door slam, and I heard footsteps. And as soon as I heard the door slam, I heard footsteps, and they stopped right in this room here. And I grabbed up my daughter, and I ran to my room, and I pushed the dresser against the closet or the door because I couldn't get to where all the weapons were. And I'm calling my mother, and she called the neighbors, and you see flashlights going everywhere. There were no footprints. There was nothing. But I heard the back door slam, and she made fun of me for it for the longest time. That night, I kept the dresser in front of the door, the blind shut, and we stayed in my room that night. That was a feeling that I would never, I don't know what that was. I don't know who that was, but that was not my sister. And there was something in my house that night. And since then, like every now and then, I'll feel like someone's watching me. But it's not scary. But the spirit lets you know they're there. Yeah. That's nothing. That was probably one of the scariest times since I was 6 years old. I've been seeing things and experiencing things. I always have. And that has to be one of the scariest things that I've ever had to encounter. I know some people have told me they've seen a woman dressed in black with a black veil carrying a lantern through my house. And I personally have never seen it, but I felt it. I have sage. Yes, I sage all the time. I actually have sage right over there. I use white sage. I also use sage spray. And I'm working on getting some Palo Santo, I believe is what it's called. And I'm going to start burning that. I have salt at all the windows. I use holy water every night in each corner of my room and all the doorways. I burn it every night. That's how I'm able to stay in my house. I do my room and my daughter's room. I actually have salt lining my windowsill right here. And I keep my windowsill open for about 30 minutes after I sage, and I just sage so my window's open. I know how to deal with it. And like my daughter, we, my grandmother's in this house, my sister's in this house. Um, and sometimes you can kind of feel like my grandmother, she had dementia and Alzheimer's. And she would, there's this room here, and there's a room across the hall, which is my daughter's room. And she used to sleep in that room. And we ended up having to put her in a hospital because she got beyond being able to take care of it. She needed to go somewhere. We couldn't take it anymore. She was very violent, very aggressive, very mean, and so we couldn't take care of her anymore. So we put her into a hospital because they were evaluating her, and she ended up slipping and falling, or somehow she was coming from the bathroom, and the nurses found her dead on the floor. So we don't know if she just collapsed or what. But ever since then, she's here. She's always with me. She's always with my daughter. So is my grandfather, my little brother. As a matter of fact, the last time my brother was in this house, he slept in this room, in this bed that I sleep in. And then not 4 days later, he passed away from a heart attack at his house. He was mid-20s. Don't get me wrong. I don't even know how old my brother was. It's bad. I don't try to block the memory of my brother, but I try to block the last time I seen him because we had an argument, and then 4 days later he's dead. And I was having to look at him in a casket. So they're all here. All those energies are around me and my daughter. I'm very, very, very protected. Yes, my little brother was 6 years old when he was diagnosed with a benign brain tumor on the pituitary gland, I think is how you say that. I'm not very good with pronunciation. And from the time that he was 6 years old, he had a lot of medical problems. He had surgery. They cut him in a zigzag pattern on his head, and they pulled everything down this way, broke his bones up here so it could come down. It was on the spot where it controls like urinary, like your urine output, like your knowing when you have to go pee or poo, or your eating habits and things like that. And basically, he was 6 years old and he was still a baby. And so we had to reteach him everything, and he had a very hard life growing up. We all did, but I think mine was more like abusive, but his was more medical. He was always on medication, in and out of hospitals, constantly getting CAT scans. He just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. He was a very big boy. When he passed away, they had to custom create a casket for him because he was so big. He had, I call it a flesh-eating disease on his legs. Apparently, he had gotten out of the shower and he had fallen in the bathroom, and he was talking just fine. And then poof, he's dead. So it was very, very strange, the incidents around his death. But they say that he died from a heart attack. There was no autopsy, but they said heart attack. And then whenever he passed, and the messed up thing was like, he passed, then my grandmother passed, and then my grandma passed. So it was boom, 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 boom. And then my grandfather passed, and then my other grandfather passed. So within 3 months, I lost about 6 people in my life that was family. So all those people are here with us. All these people are here with us. And we're happy about it, especially like when I personally go through things, I just start talking. I'm strange. They're just like, I talked to my sister. I talked to, most of them were old age. I'm not going to lie to you. My grandfather had, I think, cancer. My other grandfather, which is my mom's stepdad, he passed away, I believe, from Alzheimer's and dementia. My mom's mom passed away from old age. She had a lot of medical conditions. Those 3. My other grandmother passed away from dementia and Alzheimer's. Then my little brother. I'm trying to think of all the deaths in my family. was really horrible. And then around the same time, we lost one, two, three people that were like family to us that we used to work with. Mr. Bear, he passed away. He was very sick. I believe he had cancer. And then Uncle Jimmy, I believe he had cancer or lung cancer or something. And then Tony Miller, may he rest in peace. He was killed on the job. He was a record driver, was running an accident, and somebody come barreling through in a red light, hit him, put him into traffic, and he was pinned inside his vehicle and was killed instantly. It was intense and it was very bad and it was very painful. It was all over the news. That was something that I didn't find out about that one until I seen something on my mother's wall because I was with my fiance out of town. I did not know anything about it until I found it on Facebook, and I found out about all of the deaths in my family, excluding one of them on Facebook. And I'm like, I have to find everything out on Facebook. If I didn't have Facebook, I probably never would have known half of the deaths in my family. And then my cousins lost their mom last year, and I believe they lost their grandmother as well, which is my grandmother's sister, which is confusing. They were my third cousins. So we had a lot of loss. And my fiance lost his grandmother pretty recently. It was around, I can't remember. I think it was early this year or December of last year. So within the past year, there's been a lot of deaths surrounding my family and my fiance's, which is really bad. But a lot of it was old age. Some of it was just natural disasters like old age, heart attacks, and things like that. But it was pretty intense. I keep telling myself all the time, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. So, spirit is always with us. You just need to remember that. And don't worry. I had someone tell me one time I shouldn't talk to you because death follows you everywhere. And I started laughing. I was like, oh Lord, don't do that. I am not a death magnet. I swear. I promise. I'm not. Some people get scared about it, but it was a lot in my life in the past. I think the one that really hit us the hardest was my little brother, because I know that one, I'll be honest with you, and I know this is going to sound sad and like, wow, you're messed up. But the thought of losing my fiance, even in a breakup, if we ever break up, breaks my heart more than the deaths of my family. And I think it's because of the fact that, yeah, I grew up with my family, but death happens. So does a loss of a loved one, but I think that it's not that I detached from it. I can tell you though that during all the losses in my family, I was, by the second one when my brother passed away, I was pretty messed up in the head about it. I started packing as soon as I found out about it. I started packing my clothes and my daughter's clothes, and a few hours later, the whole family was on its way down to a town called Maybank. It's up north from here. It's about an hour from Dallas, Texas, and that one was hard. And then the other ones followed. And by the time when my grandmother passed away, that had the Alzheimer's that I took care of, everyone was telling me how she was thinking of me as that little girl that used to go to work with her and make copies. And she didn't realize that I was 30 something years old and that my daughter was actually her granddaughter. She thought my daughter was her. And everyone was telling me about all these things. And I'm just sitting there. By that time, I was just like, I would make jokes about it, because like my grandmother was like, she was mean, but it was her disease. It wasn't really her. She was a great woman. Hey, Keisha, how are you, honey? And so by the third death in my family, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I was like, I was so numb to the fact of all the heartache. I was a zombie. So I poured myself into work and I helped other people, and I worried not so much about me. So, I mean, and when my grandpa
I call him Pop Pop. He is my mom's dad and biological father. And when he passed away, I remember really being close to him. And when he passed away, I would see him all the time in the house. So, I mean, I've been seeing spirits like all the time. I'm obsessed with like ghost adventures and ghost hunters and things like that because I see it all the time. Same thing with my granddad. Yeah, I had dementia and I thought little cousin was me. He saw me. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, dementia is real. Alzheimer's is real, and that's something like I'm scared to have because I don't want to be mean to people. I don't, and I'm not afraid of death because it's part of life, but I'm afraid of passing before I see my daughter marry. And it was really messed up because I have a tattoo of a memorial of my grandmother, well, my granny, which is my mom's mom, and I'm getting one for my grandmother as soon as I can afford it. But we have an inside joke between me and my mom's mom, and so I have a tattoo here on my chest for her. Thank you. I mean, I'm not trying to give sob stories. I'm just trying to give you guys like kind of a background. It's it's hard. It's hard, but try not to take anything that is being said personal because not only do they have memory loss, they can have aggression, sudden outburst. It can be bad. I can remember one time we had this really big long butcher knife, and me and my grandmother were just fine, and she switched. It was like a little flip switch that flipped on, and she was I said something. I was like, "Don't let the kids eat these cookies because it had actual alcohol in them." And because I made Jack Daniel cookies, and then I made vodka cookies, and then I made rum cookies, and I said, "Please don't give them this. It has that flavor in it. Just don't give it to them." And I had went to the other room, and some of the cookies were gone. I said, "Who ate the cookies?" She was like, "I gave it to the kids." I was like, "I told you not to give it to them because it wasn't going to hurt them, but for one, it wasn't for them." And so I was a little upset at her, and I was like, and she got mad at me, and she was drying dishes, and she put a knife to me. And about that time, my mother came into the house, and I looked at my mom, and she just stood there to hear how she was talking to me because she would tell people all the time that I was so mean to her and I was abusive to her. And they knew that it wasn't true, but my mom needed, to see it, physically see it. And I used to like, we knew my grandmother was doing things. Like she was going in and digging into personal stuff in my mother's bedroom. And then my mom, she knew that it was her, but she would yell at me for it. And my grandmother would let me take the rap for it. And that's how bad it was. She doesn't remember doing anything. So just be prepared for that. And I have been through a lot. Yes. Thank you for the acknowledgement. I appreciate that. But I think it's honestly it's okay. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I see things. I can remember one time I didn't see anything, but I felt it. And I wasn't the only one who felt it. My fiance felt it too. We were spending the night together, and we were in a hotel for the first time, and we're laying in bed and he feels a tap on his foot, and I was like, and he stopped. He stopped what he was doing, and he moved, and I said, "What's wrong?" He's like, "Nothing." And I was like, "Okay." And I roll over and I lay on top of him, and I feel a tap on my butt cheek, and I was like, "Something's touched me." And he's like, "Yeah, I felt a tapping on my foot. That's why I moved." And I was like, "Hold on a minute." And I was just feeling, and I felt like there was somebody standing next to the bed. It was like an older person. It was an older person. And then I can remember one time we were very experimental, and we were doing stuff, and we had the camera turned on, and at the end of the recording, you hear a Mel's voice go, "Do you know me?" I had four other psychics evaluate it, and I sent it to Ghost Adventures, and they never got back to me. But I can tell you right now, it says, "Do you know me?" Hello, how are you? Welcome to my live chat. I'm just sharing some different experiences of spirits and how they let you know they're around, and my experience. But it was weird because at the end of it, like you hear what we're doing, and at the end of it, you just hear this Mel voice go, "Do you know me?" And we were previously, I personally believe that it was his friend. His friend had either had a suicide or had passed away or something like that. And he was very close to that person. I don't know if he overdosed. It's possibly that it was him, but I'm not positive because I never told him. I never told him about this recording. I never told him what it said because he's not into the whole um, spiritual aspect. He's not into psychics. He's not into all of that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. My mother had them done for me. I'm a nail tech, but had a really hard week, and she pulled me out of bed because I was really depressed. And she's like, "Okay, get in the truck." And I said, "I'm not going nowhere." She's like, "Get in the truck. We're going somewhere." And we all had our nails done. I'm going to change the color probably tomorrow. I'm probably going to do. I've been talking about blue because it's a strong color, like a blue and silver, or yellow, neon yellow. And for $40, I'm kind of disappointed in the way they did my nails. I thought about doing black, but black is kind of a negative color, and I don't know. I think the neon colors look really good against my skin tone. I don't want to go gothic on nobody. I don't think they can handle that. But again, like I said, I don't know if it was him, but I think it was. I've had my nails done right now. They are maroon, but yeah, you should get yellow. I wanted to, but I didn't. I do KY. Well, we'll see. Here's the interesting thing: is my daughter got her toes and her fingers yellow. My mother got like this really brownish pinky color. Like I can't even begin. It's like something peach is the name of it, and I wasn't really. I didn't want anything neutral and anything like that. And I was like, okay, I want hot pink. But the problem is the product they use doesn't cover very well, and I'm not okay with that. The nails are kind of crooked, and it's not my fingers. It's slanted like this instead of being straight across like this. It's like this, and you can see through the nail, and you can see splotches. So that's why I want to change the color. We'll see. I love the pink. I do love the pink. Through the fire. Oh my Jesus. She is here. And I got something to tell you in a little bit. I wish you can email me. If you could email me, that would be great because I don't want to say too much on video. I kind of want to leave this video up. But I wanted black, but I don't want that whole gothy thing. And I love silver. It's just this pink color. I mean, it's very blotchy. And I want to apologize to anyone who's coming on and joining in the chat right now because I am borrowing Wi-Fi. I don't have a phone right now, so I'm having to borrow Wi-Fi and play music that's already on my phone. I can't pay my phone bill. It sucks. Coffin shape, but I don't like the way they turned out. Let me tell you, coffin shapes are really good for people who type a lot, or have children because they can still have that sleek, thin line up here, and they're flat, so they're not sharp, and that's what I like about them. Don't get me wrong, I can still scratch somebody's eyes out with these babies, but I'm actually surprised because I usually get my nails really long because I usually do my own nails, but she paid for it, and she just wanted me to like forget everything and just let it go and not worry. But I thought, the coffin shape would look really good with my engagement ring and the hot pink against my skin tone. I think it looks really nice. But as you look right here, you see how this nail goes in? That's not my finger. My finger is straight. Like it's horrible. Like my finger is straight, and you can see how it kind of goes over. I'm not okay with it. Like that's why I take my time doing people's nails because I want to make sure everything's straight. That's so nice of them. Yes, me and my mom. Let me tell you, I have my biological mom and my stepmom. And my stepmom has been amazing. I've known her since I was a baby, and we have our spats, but by the end of the day, we're hugging each other, saying "I love you," and I was not expecting it at all. But do gel nails last longer? Let me tell you, there's a difference. Okay, gel nails is a liquid version of acrylic, the powder. Gel polish is what it's called. Some people call it shellac. Not all the gel polishers shellac. Shellac is a brand. The gel polish, yes, it is supposed to last longer. Unfortunately, it's not even been a week and my nails are chipping and I'm not okay with that. But the gel itself, yes, it's healthier for your nails and it does last a lot longer. It's a lot lighter on your nails. It takes me, because I usually do extravagant nail designs with roses and rhinestones and glitters, and I can spend up to 3 hours on both of my hands. But again, I'm doing my nails myself. I'm right-handed, so my left hand is always on point. My right hand takes me a little longer. And when I'm testing a product, I only put it on one hand, so I'll walk around for 3 weeks or whatever until they start chipping or lifting or breaking. I am. Yes, I am. Right now, we're just having conversation. So if anyone has any question, you can ask me one yes or no question, or you can ask for a card. Also, I have some specials. We're doing 10 minutes for $10. Facebook chat reading, and if you want a live 10-minute reading, it's $15. You just do it here. Just let me know. You can send payment to divineamanda1985@gmail.com via PayPal. Oh, my neck hurts. I had to do a little roll. My neck has been popping so much lately. I'm kind of excited. I was thinking of getting my nails painted red, but red is a very classy, powerful color. But my aunt gets her nails done red all the time, and I used to make fun of her for it. But I'm trying to, hopefully tonight, I can make enough money to get my nails done and then go get a tattoo on my hands. If someone comes back during Mercury retrograde, do you believe it won't last? What's your... Okay. Wow. That is... Why did you ask that question through the fire? I need to know, why did you ask that question? Yes or no question is, will my ex Jose contact me in the month of July? Absolutely yes, he will. Within 2 weeks. And I'm saying 2 weeks that way because I see the number 2, which can be a representation of 2 days or 2 weeks, or the 2nd of July, which would be tomorrow. It's 10 o'clock my time right now at night. And I'm just saying that 2 weeks at the most, I feel like there's going to be some sort of contact between the two of you. I've seen many channels say it won't. They say some, it does last. Okay, that's all personal opinion, in my opinion. I have seen a lot of relationships break up before Mercury retrograde, and then during or right after, these people get back together for a very long period of time. And if they do break up, then they always end up back together. Now, I will tell you that the energy is crazy during Mercury retrograde. I do believe that Mercury retrograde can influence relationships, but I do feel like if they are knowledgeable of the energy and of what Mercury retrograde can do to you, yes, that relationship will last. But if they are completely out of the loop and don't understand or don't know or don't believe, they're not going to know. No, I don't feel like they will last, because you have to be able to fight. I know this sounds weird. Fight fire with fire. You have to know what you're up against. A bad breakup, and I'm not over hard to deal with. I keep wondering if he's over me. You know what, sweetheart? If you want, we can do a 10-minute reading on it, and I can give you some really in-depth information. Yes, you can ask a question. I don't know how to say your name, sweetheart. I'm just going to call you Townsend. I don't know how to say your first name and I don't want to butcher it. Hope this doesn't affect my prediction you gave me. No, I don't feel that it will because when I read the energy, I'm reading the energy as it is, and we are in Mercury retrograde right now. I will be honest with you though. Like, if you can email me through the fire, I will hook you up with some information, something that happened to me today. And you're going to be crazy. Where should I do my internship? I haven't picked a place or company yet. Keisha, what are your places of interest? Here we go. My nose hurts. Okay, I don't, so through the fire, I can't say too much here. That's why I said the email thing. But I will tell you something happened today that we predicted. Did I tell you the other night after love? After love? I had a dream of a wedding. Did you have a dream? My email is divine, Divine, Amanda, Amanda, 1985, divineamanda 1985 at gmail.com. Did No, you did not tell me you had a dream of a wedding. Is it your wedding or someone else's wedding? Oh, me. My hair is like, it's also in the description box. And I asked if Jonah wants a romantic relationship with me. Will we meet for the first time this summer? Okay, so does Jonah want a romantic relationship with you? He is very interested in you. These are two questions. I'm going to go ahead and answer them for you, though. He is very interested in you. He does want a relationship with you, but he does have some trust issues. And I do feel like there's a good chance you get to meet him this summer, yes. That he's trying to make this happen. Hospital, nursing home, or just somewhere I'll make good money. Okay, so here's the thing, Keisha. When you're trying to pick somewhere to do an internship or learn from or whatever, you want to do something that interests you, not just for the money, because you're going to be doing this a long time. But I do honestly think that you would like the nursing home a lot better than you would the hospital. I'm sorry. I've just been so busy working. I'm enjoying listening to the music. It's very calming. Gaslighting. Gaslighting. Anyways, sorry. I know it was more. I'm just so nervous about this meeting. We've been talking for a while now. Well, Townsend, I just made an announcement. I don't know if you were here, but I am offering readings via Facebook messaging, $10 for 10 minutes. That's way cheaper than I normally offer too. And I can give you more detail. She had to love me. I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry. She's like, oh, okay. I think you're gonna like the nursing home a lot better. I know personally, my stepsister loved working at the nursing home whenever she was younger before she passed away. My hair is like pulling, so I'm trying to loosen it. God's plan. Absolutely, sweetheart. So what you can do, find me on Facebook at Amanda Moore 85, and you can set up an appointment with me. And I'm usually up to like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning sometimes, but a lot of times I do get spammed really fast. Um, but you can definitely do that. Or if you want, I'm doing $15 for 10 minutes of a live reading here. And all you have to do is send the money to PayPal and ask me your questions, and I will give you more information and I will give you cards in that 10 minutes for $15. My live readings always cost more because there's so many people that are watching. It's the energies being pulled. And all money is due upfront before the reading. That way I can make sure to secure your spot. You have your time. If you're late for your appointment, I give you one chance to reschedule. After that, you got to pay more. Hey, okay, that's cool. Catch up with the chat, girl. Do y'all thing. I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here jamming some music. I'm gonna pull up my email because she said she emailed me. So no, you remember we called that guy, my friend Michael, last night? He texted me this morning. He was like, "Hey Amanda," and he's like, "Good morning, Amanda," or something. I'm like, "What?" Ooh. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Through the fire. I'm gonna respond to her email. Just give me just 1 minute. Um, all right, I'm sending this now. That was a lot of information. And that was some cool information she just sent me. Ooh. That was really freaking cool. I've done that before. You remember I told you to listen to your dreams. Oh my goodness, my neck is killing me. I would kill for a massage right now. But anyway, everyone, um, again, for those who may be joining, we have a deal going on tonight, $10 for 10 minutes Facebook chat reading or a $15 live chat reading. Just send payment to PayPal at Divine Amanda 1985. But please let me know firsthand. I won't read the matters of health or legal, when the world will end, or anything involving children, as in child abuse or nasty fantasies of children. You are welcome to ask one yes or no question or ask for a card. Or you can ask me questions about my gift, or anything like that. Don't be afraid to ask some questions. If you have questions, go ahead. Oh, we dropped. We had like 5 or 6 people, and now we have one. So who's my one that's watching right now? Okay, cool. You're here. Awesome. So do you have any questions? Your mama. Your mama. Will Christopher and I be together? I used to know a Christopher. Christopher Michael Hutchinson. He was the guy that I dated after the man I'm engaged to. Now I left when I was 18. It was so weird. Let's see. Christopher. You know what? I will tell you this. If you were to get together, it won't last. You just saw my email? I ate your mama. Yeah, there's only 2 viewers right now. I had like 6 earlier, and then I wrote that email, and then I dropped down to 2. Your mama. I ate your mama. No. Just remember, through the fire, listen to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams are your visions. You are very welcome, sweetheart. I just don't want you to be dead set on me saying, yes, you're going to get together and think it's going to last. I just want you to know that at this time with the energy, I'm not feeling it will last. I feel like you get really frustrated with him. Oh, remember I said who's stalking what if you know what? I don't know because I just tagged him. Let me tell you about that stalking thing. Let me tell you. I tagged the cousin. But no. So let me tell you about this stalking thing. This morning, I woke up, I logged onto the internet, and I received a notification on my Facebook. And now this notification come from a Abigail something or another. And I was like, who is this? And I had advertised my website on my Facebook. And you remember I was telling you guys about the female that I was friends with that was living with me. And we did the spell for the friend. And, I gave her credit. Like I said, she was a very powerful person. And I mentioned I had been thinking about her a lot and I didn't know why. I didn't know where it came from. And she literally had on her thing that she was married to this female. And I was like, wait, what? Why is she stalking my stuff? She's called me a fraud, a fake, said that I didn't know anything until this person came into my life. And I was like, who is you? Like, what? And so I contacted that female and I was like, look, I don't know why your friends are stalking me. I don't know why you're looking at my Facebook. I don't know why you're even obsessed with me. Like, I feel like you're obsessed with me. It's been years, 4 or 5 years now. Like, stop. And I was very polite about it. And then I blocked her. It's like, there's no need for all that. So I was wondering if maybe it was her. But I blocked the females, both of them, because I have 2 Facebooks. And the reason I have 2 Facebooks is not to stalk people. It is because the Facebook that I'm on now, that I use my business off of, is my main profile. And I had got locked out of that because I forgot the password. And I could never reset it. I couldn't figure out how to do it. And so I just created a whole new Facebook.
And I finally was able to figure it out a couple years ago. Oh, like a drug. Hello, I had 4 viewers. Now I have 2. It possibly could have been. But what do you think about and remember, you got to be careful what you say. Um, what do you think about what I said when I had mentioned, I hope that happens again, like, and then what he said? What do you think about what he said? I mean, look, it's too much. Here, I'll reply. Let me ask you in an email. Okay, I just sent you another email. Oh no, we have no one watching me. I'm boring to people all of a sudden. Oh, bezummers. I'm so full. I love you. Pushing forward like a magnet. I'm in love with your body. What do you mean? Yes, email. Yes, email. You said the energy feels weird by what I said. What was that show that they did this? What was that stupid show? You know what it was? Or it was like, I forgot what it was called. It was like Dumb and Dumber. Not at the Roxbury. They're like, you know what? I'm gonna send you a screenshot. I'm just gonna send you some pictures so you can see what I'm talking about, man. Because that's what pictures. Because I knew some people wouldn't believe what I said. Who sent me money? Oh, my client from earlier. I read her. She sent me money. Got me looking. Got you. Got you. Yeah, it does sound that way, doesn't it? More like they feel guilty about doing something, which they should feel guilty because they're the ones that did it, not me. I didn't do nothing. Hello to all 3 viewers. Welcome to my live chat. You can ask one free yes or no question or request a card. Or if you are interested in a full reading, we have 10 minutes for $10 via Facebook message. Or, well, you can do $15 for 10 minutes right here on live chat. If you would like to, please let me know. I don't know where everyone went. We started talking about emailing each other and they just, you know. What can I say? I hope the phone number is not in here. Oh, let me double check. I may have to edit this first before we send that out because I'm not about to send it out. So 4 members, welcome everybody, or 4 viewers, not 4 members. How is everyone doing tonight? Okay, we're good. My nose itches. Okay, so my nose has been itching for days now, right? And you can go back and watch some of my videos, and I'm just like sitting here like itching my nose. Well, today I did it, and I told my mom, I said, I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. And she told me, she said, someone's going to come see you with a hole in their britches. And the first thing I thought was my fiance. I was like, really? He's going to come see me? That would be wonderful.
Okay, girl, I'm gonna send you some pictures real quick. Like, I didn't even have time, and that's the funny thing. He barely gave me 10 seconds for a response. I was like, wait a minute, what? Like, it was bad, and now I'm just like, okay, I don't, I don't know. I mean, if somebody really wanted to get a hold of me, all they got to do is hit me up on Facebook because I don't have a phone right now, and I posted that all over Facebook and everything. So it sent the message, I believe. Go check it out, see if it's there. Oh, I gotta readjust. I have to be careful because this bed can be uncomfortable at times. So I just kind of wobble like a penguin, which is weird because I'm wearing a white shirt. Oh. Hello, viewers. How is everyone tonight? You can ask me one free yes or no question, or you can start a conversation and we can just go through with it. I'm just laying back, chillaxing, jamming to some music. If you would like a full reading with me, don't hesitate to check out the description box. All of the information is there. You can find me on Facebook at Amanda Moore 85, type by typing in the search bar. Down, up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. It's your best. Whoa. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, what do you feel? I mean, this is good, right? Is that stuff going to continue to happen? I think so. $33 subscribers and 3 views. Are you checking my stuff, girl? You sure you're not stalking me? Oh, I saw a knock at the door. You saw a knock at the door? When? Because this morning, that is so funny you say that, because this morning I jumped on the neighbor kid's butt because she's pounding for 30 minutes. Yes, I have a porch. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Shake it fast. Yes, I have a porch. It's funny because like I yelled at the neighbor kid this morning because she's pounding on the windows, the front door, and I'm trying to sleep. And I had a client that I was trying to like deal with, and I wasn't nothing but silk pajama, like a pajama dress type thing, and it was too big, and my boobs were hanging out. Black shoes or dark colored shoes? Are they like those like clogs or no, not clogs? What are those things called that have the holes in them and you put your feet in them? And when did you see this? That's interesting. Because like I'm waiting. I just hope it's not this late. I'm waiting for someone to come knocking on my door this late. I'm gonna run and hide. Yeah, Crocs. That's what they're called. What are they called? Crocs. I said clogs, didn't I? But you know what I'm talking about, girl. That's the favorite thing. As you asked me about that stuff, yeah, that sounded really bad on my part. But I'll be honest with you. Like you read the messages. I think honestly that is going to let's be honest. I think that's going to continue. I think it was more of the pissed off because I didn't respond. But I'm afraid. But I have to stand my ground right now. Like everyone keeps telling me to stand my ground and just wait 3 days after first initial contact. Yeah, it was what? I'm sorry. I got lost and I have a video on my phone that I was watching. What is yes it was. Yeah, I thought so too. I have this video that I downloaded 2 days ago. Sorry, not sorry. And it's someone doing choreography to the song. And I never watched it. I'm watching it now. Anyways, so what's going on? I think it's going to continue. People keep leaving. LOL, baby, come back. Talk, baby. Better walk, then walk, then walk, baby. Talk, that talk, baby. Better walk, then walk, then walk, baby. What do you mean people keep leaving? LOL, baby, come back. Did you just hear baby come back in your head and you said that out loud? That's so funny that you said that. Why did you say that? Because like I did something earlier today. That's so weird. Are you hearing a male say that or a female? I'm just curious because like something happened to me earlier today, and I want to see if you're matching what I felt. Man down. That's- you heard that earlier today too. Oh my god, that's so funny. That is interesting. I like that. Better walk when I walk that walk, baby. Ain't about that talk, baby. Woo! Have you ever heard that song from Demi Lovato? Sorry, not sorry. I like this song. I don't know. There's just something about it. It's very empowering. It's a feel good song. It annoys you. I don't know. There's just something about it. It does. It makes me want to get up and just move. That's why I downloaded the video here. It's 11:11 or Make a Wish. It's 11:11. Got it. I sent that out. He used to like her songs. I don't know. It's just something about this song. I feel like it's just empowering. I've been chilling today. Or I've been chilling. I've been working my butt off. My goal is to make $60 tonight alone. My cat touched my stomach the other day and I said, there's nothing there. Yeah, there is nothing there. You have nothing to worry about on that. I don't know. It's just something. I just keep listening to it. What can I say? Right. It's time to have baby. Minute now. Uh-oh. Hey, what? To see you, like, minute now. Nope. Not today, Satan. Hello, second viewer. Please join in the conversation. How you doing? Nah, baby, I'm sorry. So good. What? I'm not sorry. Hey. Not sorry. She still says, nope. It's all good. I don't want that, want that, want that. See, that's gonna be my thing from now on. Honestly, is like if you're gonna talk, you better start walking that walk. Not trying to be mean or nothing, but I'm always doing everything I say. I don't know how to do it. There was a spider the size of a fist on the wall. When? Here? Girl, don't play with me. Like, don't play with me. Is it over here by me? Hello, Crystal. Welcome. How are you? Oh, in your house through the fire? I was going to say, don't you be playing with me right now. How can I help you, Crystal?
Hello, viewer number 3. I would like a little insight. I would love. Okay, Crystal. Well, here's the thing. I'm joined good. I'm so sorry I didn't see your message. You can ask me one yes or no question for free, or you can ask for one card on the subject. And then if you want a better reading, then you can pay $10 for 10 minutes on a Facebook reading, or you can pay 15 for 10 minutes right here. I work best with questions. It saves my energy to help other people. So with something like that, I'll just use the cards for you, Crystal. Just give me a minute so I can. I don't know why my neck keeps popping. Does that? I know you made it not want to say this person's name out loud, but is it a BR name by chance? And that's just a guess. I'm not really looking. I'm just curious if it's a BR name. And I'm going to tell you. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so I am going to tell you, yes, they are very interested in it. Romantically, yes. There seems to be some sort of reservation, whether it is dealing with a past relationship, or he's in a relationship and he's not completely out of it, or he's still dealing with a breakup or a serious issue from a past relationship that prevents him from moving forward. But yes, and I can confirm that with the card that I just pulled too. And the card that I just pulled is the Sun card, which is warmth and positivity. So, yes. I should like. Absolutely, you're very welcome. I'm not sure if he's in a relationship or if he's dealing with a like I said, like a past issue of a relationship where he doesn't trust easily and it prevents him from being in a committed relationship, but he does want one with you. Oy. I'm a little peeved. I wore some flip flops earlier today and I wore them last night and I cleaned my feet last night, of course. And then I put them on a few moments ago to go to McDonald's to get one of the frappes because we don't have a Starbucks here. And I wasn't driving to go get one somewhere else. So I just went to get a frappe from the McDonald's here. And the freaking shoe has a metal piece and it turned me green. Um, yeah, he was married before. Has he passed? Okay, that makes sense. He's very reserved about moving forward in a committed relationship, but he does want one with you. He may put it off as he doesn't, but that is him trying to protect his heart and himself. Yes, I love it. And they used to do caramel mocha frappes for me, but they want to be stupid and not do it no more. Ooh, I like a truck. You. But yeah, so let me tell you,
this is my goal for tonight, you guys, is to make, let's see, I need 15, trying to think of what I want to get done tomorrow. They are my ditch and mile. Yeah, he says he's not into monogamy. Like, boy, please, you love me. And he does. He really does. I need to make tonight. I need to make, let's see, 40, 60. I need to make at least $70 tonight. Earlier I said 60, but I need to make at least 70 tonight because I'm hoping to be able to get a tattoo tomorrow on my hand right here of a red Q with a crown that stands for queen. That way I can always remind myself that I deserve to be treated as a queen because I am a queen. And then I need to get my nail color changed because, y'all, let's face it, this color is so see-through and so thin and so unattractive. And then I want to get the hair color for my hair. Not hair color, but hair conditioner that tints my hair. If they have the black. If not, I'm not going to worry with it. Yep, that's the way I said. I yawned, I'm sorry. Coffee is not kicking in yet. I'm waiting for it, y'all. I'm waiting. What can I say, y'all? What can I say? I do want to encourage everyone to subscribe if you're interested in seeing when I'm online. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you guys can be notified every time I'm on and when I upload a new live. I usually do lives because I feel like it's a lot more personal and more interactive. I also need to get a nose hoop because this ring is so big. It's hanging out my nose, like right here. I'm not digging in my nose. I'm trying to show you all. Like right here. It's just hanging out my damn nose. It's horrible. I can go like this and feel it tickling the outside of my nose. It's right there. Can you guys see that? That's really weird looking, but it's like right there. I'm trying to adjust it. Let me use a Q-tip. I gotta like shove it in a circle. There it goes. There we go. Everyone's so quiet. So let's talk. Do you have any questions, anyone? Any questions, spiritual questions that you want my interpretation on or my experience with or what I believe? Because everyone believes different things. Someone's tired because they're making me yawn. Oh, I got 2 new messages. What? I was not ignoring her. My bad. I just didn't get notified. Sounds sarcastic. Yes, not to agree with. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. But see, he warned me, like, oh my God, mine was Mercury retrograde, which you already answered. Right. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's other things that you're interested in. Like, the whole first part of this video, I was discussing, experiences and things like that. I keep listening to the same freaking thing over and over again. Oh, my ears are hurting so bad. Because these things are huge. Look how big those are. And there's no cushion on them. They're hard plastic, so I'm just kind of like sideways. Maybe if I do this number, I'll like put it upside down and around my ear. I don't know. That may be a little better. It doesn't. I just seen your last messages, and it was interesting because they got a warning in there. Like, oh, I only did it because of this. Nah, you could use me. Like, I'm trying to fuel my hate fire.
Ah, I could try. And you, I like that. Chat, 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 chat. You. Sorry, I'm weird. Stupid this, stupid that, stupid bitch, look at us. Stupid bitch, look at us. Sorry. I need to get a nose hoop. What can I say? I can be kind of boring when I want to, but that girl dancing, sitting down, I mean, come on, let's face it. I am so close to having a flatter stomach to where you can see my belly button a little bit better. Because let's just face this for a second. I am a big girl, okay? So I wanted to continue to be a bigger girl, just not like, I want to be thick. I don't want to be like super, super big. And I want to get my belly button pierced like I had after or before I had my daughter. And I'm almost to that point to where I can get it and keep losing the weight, but I'm scared to get it and lose the weight and have to have surgery to remove the skin because I may take it and I can't do anything. Hello to all of my viewers. Welcome. You're able to ask one free yes or no question, or you can ask for a card. If you would like a reading, don't hesitate to ask for a reading. 10 minutes for $10 via Facebook message, or 15 for live. $15 for 10 minutes. Kiss, kiss. I have a client who freaks out because a guy they likes a lot of porn and naked women, and they say they have something wrong with them, and I just can't help but laugh about it. Like, all men look at porn. Because I was watching this video, and the other day, and I was telling her, you just got to calm down. And I downloaded it onto my phone so I could finish watching it. And I looked at it and it said pain, and I thought it said porn. It made me think of that. It's happy kiss, 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 kiss. Some old school. Okay. I can't believe. Does anyone here have tattoos? I'm just curious. Does anyone here have tattoos? Um, I'm not really feeling this. It's really getting hot in my room. I need to undo my blanket that is on my lap and let my legs like stretch out and breathe because oh my god. Okay. Everybody's disappeared. Oh brother. maybe, baby. Boy, welcome viewer. They just popped back in. Not sure who you are, but hey, how's it going? Been chilling. I had a lot earlier, but we kind of dissipated pretty quickly here. Oh well, I mean, there's something I can do about it. I got there it goes. Hello, everyone. How you do what you do? Like how you do? Ooh, I got a message. That was interesting. Got a message. I got my screen over there flashing. I seen it. How's everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, maybe that's a little too bold. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, second viewer, first viewer. Hello. Back to one viewer now. Welcome. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome, number two. How's it going? Whew. Y'all, can y'all believe it's already July? Hello. I'm doing great. Welcome to my live feed. I'm allowing one yes or no question for free or one card. You can pick which one you want. Also, if you would like a more in-depth reading, I have a special going on with social media tonight. Facebook, you can find me on it at Amanda Moore 85. You can get 10 minutes for $10, or you can have a live reading for 10 minutes for $15 right here. And as there was earlier, there was a question from Through the Fire about Mercury retrograde. And if I'm not mistaken, Mercury retrograde is coming June 26th to like August the 9th.
15th, I believe. Um, so we just have to, put that on hold. My goodness. Oh, my left ear is itching. Why am I always itching? Welcome, viewers. How's it going? How's it going? Check this out. I just tapped into the Wi Fi to look this up. And it says researchers have found that if your left ear is itching, it means either someone you love is talking about you or whoever is talking about you is saying something nice. Then the right ear is itching, it's just the opposite. So my left ear's been itching like crazy. So that means that someone that I love is talking about me. Or someone that's talking about me is saying something nice. So I'm going to go with the first one. And I would say it would be my fiance. And if you guys are lucky enough, I can probably, if I can get enough together by Tuesday, because I don't think the shop is open on Monday. So Tuesday, I can go Tuesday and get my queen tattoo, and I can do this live for you guys. I'll find someone to go with me, or I'll just have someone hold the phone and go live and show you guys what's going on. And you guys can watch me get it if we can generate the funds needed to get it. Hopefully it's 40, but we'll see. No more. I think it's important. Hello, viewer. How's it going? Can't talk if you aren't gonna talk to me. Did that person leave? LOL, they didn't ask a question. I'm assuming they did because it's just me and you. It is just me and you. I gotta see. So somebody came in here that was sleepy because ever freaking since they came in, I've been yawning. I mean, I just had a freaking big old coffee. There's no way I should be tired right now. But anyway, so I checked it out. Can you believe that? They say that if your left ear itches, that means someone that you love is talking about you, or someone is talking about you in a good way. And I said, I'm going to go with the person, the one that someone that you love is talking about you positively. I'm like, that would be my fiance. And if it's the right ear, it's supposed to be the opposite. If people came back and told you their predictions came back, yes, I get that quite often actually. A lot. I get that a lot. I have one client who she will text me and or email me and on my website, which I gotta call them because I can't seem to access it. But yes, a lot of people have come back to me and said, "Hey, you know what you said is true." I had a client, which is a friend of mine. Her name is Shonda, and I call her Strawberry. And she, her and her man broke up yesterday. I said, "Y'all ain't through. He's gonna be back by tonight. Don't worry." And I kid you not, they got back together that night. And she's like, he did it. He was right. I was like, cool. And she reads me sometimes too. Like she'll answer questions for me, and she's pretty freaking accurate. But yeah, I have Miss Strawberry. I have my other client. I call her Miss Gold. She actually wrote a review for me. It was very very sweet, and he or she was very very kind. I can actually go ahead and read that to you. I'm in the middle of a quick Facebook read, and then I'll be able to do that. But I've read her numerous times. I freaked her out 6 months. I think it was like 5 6 months before she met the man. Described the man that she was going to end up being with, and the man is she's dealing with some issues here with that. Um, let's see, there's those two. There is another reader who I talked to that I read for, and she's very, very popular. I will not give the name out. I'm not allowed to. I've answered a lot of questions for her, and I've been pretty good reading her. It is kind of hard for me to read her because she is a reader, but some of the things I've said that have happened actually have come to pass and have to happen. Um,
I see, had a couple other clients that were just regular clients. Things have passed, things have done. Um, I don't have permission to talk about too many of them, but I will tell you that I am about 80 to 90% accurate in my readings. My ex called me Strawberry. It was my nickname. Yeah, when she found me, I was working on a website. Um, and she used the name Strawberry, and she knew my fiance. And, or not knew, but he proposed to me when she was like talking to me on Facebook. He proposed to me when I was at work, and she wasn't able to witness it, but she would come in there all the freaking time, all the time. And so, yeah, I would say I'm about 80% accurate. It's not a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. I believe in fate. I believe in fate. I believe that fate introduces people and brings them back together on more than one occasion. I am a strong, firm believer in fate. Hmm. Oh, believe me. So, I have to be honest, I'm not hungry at all, but this is how you know I'm starting to have cravings. We had baked potato with chicken wrapped in bacon and fresh corn on the cob for dinner. And I'm craving more potato, more carbs. That's how you know I'm craving and I'm just bored. It's because I can just taste the cheese and the butter and with the potato. I'm a huge fan of it. But I can't have that now. Hello, second viewer. How's it going? How's it going? We are going on 2 hours. Hello, third viewer. What's going on? I am answering one yes or no question. If you are interested, ask away one yes or no question. Whew. What can I say? If I had it my way. If I had it my way. You know what? I want to be honest with you through the fire. That comment, if you by chance or somehow see my Facebook, that is what's weird. Oy! You know, I've got four eyes, not two. You know what? That's gonna be my argument with people when they want to play stupid. Be like, are you trying to tell me that with what I'm seeing with my four eyes is incorrect? Why can't I type? Let me tell you, I eat one today. Normally, today I ate twice. I have this carb issue right now. I just want carbs. I think it's because of the energy and the carbs give you. And I'm thirsty and I want water and I don't have. Oh, I do have water. I woke up this morning and we're gonna have a little medical talk here. I've always been told by doctors that if like your urine is like a dark yellow, brownish color, it's a sign of being dehydrated. And I drink a lot of water, but yesterday I did not drink much. I didn't eat. And then I went to the restroom this morning and I was like, oh my God. And so I've been drinking nothing but water and I hadn't had nothing to drink for like 6 hours. I think. No, I had my coffee. I was just talking about that. I had that like 4 hours ago and nothing since then. I'm just like, oh, I'm thirsty. Did you hear my Mercury retrograde information that I told you? I think it was the 26th to the 16th. And everything should be pretty close to, happening. She said I had a tuna salad. You want to know what I want? I want chicken salad with apples and bacon and raisins and just yumminess all up in it. I do feel like it will. Like, I don't feel anything bad. Girl, I don't feel nothing bad. I got them hiccups. So let me ask you. Now, we know what we're talking about when I say this. When do you see us, my fingers, again? Because you already know I'm tough now. I'm gonna be tough. Oh, tough. That was very uncomfortable just now. Like, watch me, I'm watching you. Carbs make you hungry. And what? No, and it gives me energy. That's the problem. When I eat carbs, I'm full. I ate it. I literally ate almost 6 hours ago. So I eat very little carbs, but today I've been craving. That is really. If I can get that a little bit lower, oh, the support this gives my back is perfection. Because I have a huge arch in my back because I got a big butt. I know that was kind of weird, but I'm just saying. Would you like to see me get a tattoo? I can come live and do it when I get it. I didn't. I was making a salad. Okay, I was saying, are you saying no, you didn't with the Mercury retrograde? Mercury retrograde is, I think, June, what did I say? June 20th, July 26th to August 16th or something like that. Or July 16th to August 26th. I can't remember. Dang it. See, look at you. I'm already confused. Bummer. I can't remember. That's chocolate. That's a brown color. No, don't want brown. Burgundy, ash, copper. That's crappy. They don't have black.
I'm going to use ash violet for sure on the top. How pretty would that be, white with this color? I wanted to do black. They don't have the black color in the conditioner, but they have a chocolate brown. Maybe I could check it out. $10. Maybe that would be pretty. Be right back. I need to wash my dish. Take your time, honey. This dress, I don't know why I can't seem to sell this dress. Like, am I supposed to keep this dress? Good Lord. If y'all want this dress, I mean, it's like David's Bridal. I love this. I really do like this dress. I may just end up keeping it. Like, I wanted the money, but maybe I should just keep it. And maybe I should start doing some kind of design on it somewhere. Because it goes like right here. And I wear it strapless without these on. So I kind of push these down. But my little dress, like, fits right here. It's like trying to get my boobs up in that thing so I can hold it up. But what do y'all think? Anybody? I should probably upcycle this. This has never been worn ever. Like, I've put it on a couple times, but I've never got to wear it out. And I really, really want to. I need to have an occasion. Maybe if, I save up some money or something and treat myself to a night out, just me, a fancy dinner, wear this dress. I'm thinking I should just keep this dress instead of selling it. I don't know. I'll ask through the fire. We'll see. Maybe some kind of rhinestone work on it. I'll go get it cleaned. Take it to the cleaners and rest. I've been trying to sell this daggone dress for almost a year now, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I want it," and then they just never meet me to drop off the money. I mean, this is like a $200 freaking dress from David's Bridal, and I'm selling it for $30 and nobody wants it. Like, that's weird. Um, I'm just thinking. Maybe I should. Hello, viewer. What's up? Talk to me. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. I don't like this. Straps need to be glued. I probably will remove these straps permanently or crisscross them or something. I guess I'm just going to keep this dress. I keep looking at it to see if I want to keep it or do I want to get rid of it or so tight in the chest area though. Welcome, viewers. There's 2 viewers. I had so many in here earlier and nobody ever came to talk to me. No more. They just poofed and disappeared on me.
If it keeps staying slow, I'll get off for the night. But I've been on for a few hours now, just discussing random things, answering some questions. I want to leave this feed up though for sure, just because I feel like I need to leave this feed up. Yeah, shit. Hello. How are you? I have no idea. I speak English. I don't know what that is. Hello for watching. Welcome, everyone. You are entitled to ask one free yes or no question, or you can request a free card. Only one card per person, though. It's a food. Okay. What kind of food is that? An amazing food? Cuca baludo? Is that how you say that? Cuca? Cusa? Cuca? I have no idea. I'm not very good at speaking different languages and pronouncing strangely pronounced foods. I barely can say bubblegum. Oh, I said it good that time. Whew. Hello, viewer. How is it going tonight, everybody? So much love. Haha, sorry, it's not a food. It's a little joke. Okay. Sure, it's a little joke. I have no idea what that means, but your joke has been said. Hopefully, it's funny. God, it hurts. Hey, hon, do you watch? No. Hey, through the fire, I will ask your opinion on something. I have this beautiful dress that was given to me by my biological mother because for my fiance's 1 year anniversary, I had planned this amazing night out and we didn't get to go. And I've never been able to wear the dress. And I've been trying to sell it for over a year now. And everyone says they want it, they're interested in it, but then they just never pick it up. And it is, I'll tell you about it and then I'll show it to you. It is a never been worn David's Bridal bridesmaid's dress. It is black and it has spaghetti straps, but I never wear the spaghetti straps with it. And like a bug. What was that? Anyway, it's really nice quality. It's the lining and everything is polyester, and I'm starting to feel like I'm not supposed to get rid of this. I don't know. I don't understand because a lot of people have been interested in it. A lot of people said, this is like a $200 dress. I'm selling it for $30. Everyone's like, oh yeah, I want it. And then every time I go try to meet up with them to get, drop it off, oh, I can't do it today. And then I've been trying to give it to the same girl now for 4 days, and she's yet to come on. So I'm going to show you this. I don't know, because I was originally going to rhinestone and bedazzle this thing up a little bit, but I'll show it to you, and I'll show you it's David's Bridal. It's like right here. It says David's Bridal. So this is like
I'm just understanding the word. Okay. Dress. It's my accent. Anyway, so this is the front of it right here. It's sideways. It's crooked. So that's the front. Like it's very simple, but it's really pretty. But I'm curious because am I not supposed to sell this? Like, am I supposed to keep this because we're gonna use it, or I don't know. It's the fanciest thing I own. The fanciest thing I own, and I'm so confused. I don't understand. I don't even know if she was in here. I just showed her the dress. Thank you. Like, as soon as I lifted up the dress, I lost a viewer. I think it was her. I just don't know if I'm supposed to keep it. Because I've been trying to get rid of it for money. Because I don't feel like I'm going to get ever chance to get to wear this thing, and I want to. I used to say it could be my wedding dress, but it's black. But if I bedazzle it up and some pink rhinestones and white rhinestones, it should be pretty. I don't know. Are you being inappropriate now? Who, me? See, look, this is the dress, okay? It has straps on it, but I don't like the way the straps fit on my shoulders. But look, I mean, I wear it strapless, and you can see it's like really fitted. But this is what it looks like. It's just your basic um, tea-length dress, and like I said, I've been trying to get sell it, and no one will buy this thing. Like everyone wants it, and they just never meet up with me, or they start to ignore me. What's inappropriate? My dress is inappropriate. Is that what you're saying is inappropriate? I'm not paying attention to that other person. I have no idea what's inappropriate. I do need to go get this dry cleaned though. Ay, 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 ay. Oh. Oh. We're not gonna argue. Google is everyone's friend. It's only negative energy if you pay attention to it. I repel it. So let's focus. I want to know what you think. Am I supposed to keep this dress? Am I supposed to keep this dress because I can't seem to sell it? I have to take it, get it cleaned, get it pressed. I love it. Don't feed into it though. Feeding into it's gonna make it worse through the fire. Don't feed into it. And I was asking through the fire what she thought.
But thanks. I can't use it if we don't go on a date. I would never, I don't think I will ever be this skinny, and I don't want to be this skinny. That's like way too skinny. Why though? Like, we never go anywhere. We don't ever go out. Every time I make plans, oh, I can't do it. Or I get stood up. So I just like quit. Quit trying.